Hello, 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 friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to yet another week in the year that's going to go down in history as a game changer for sure. My name is Kelly Ruda. It's wonderful to be with you. Welcome to another Monday Mindset session. And I just want to start off with a little bit of laughter. Laughter has been getting me through this year like nothing else. I just have to share with you because somebody said to me on a text this morning, you always look so well put together on your videos. What I need you to know is while I appreciate that compliment and I receive that, this is my third green blouse. It's noon. It's only noon. This is the third emerald green blouse I have put on today. The first one started off by me squirting foundation, which went right across the front of it. The second one, I squirted toothpaste and went across the front of it. And then I downed the rest of my coffee and said, I only have one more emerald green blouse. And if this third blouse gets something else, I just don't care. This is how I'm showing up. So I just wanted to start off with a little bit of laughter today on Monday. I know for a lot of people in the United States, we're kind of gearing up for a big election next week, and there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of stress. And I just wanted you to giggle a little bit and just get you to even laugh at yourself a little bit this morning. I laughed at myself very hard this morning after I dropped a whole lot of F-bombs, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I'm still not done with my coffee yet. So anyway, I lost my focus there. Okay. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for joining. My name is Kelly Ruda. I work with female entrepreneurs all over the world. I am the owner of Kelly Ruda International. I'm the Chief Disruption Officer. And basically what I do is I work with female entrepreneurs and I teach you how to disrupt every self-imposed limit on your thought, your beliefs, how you handle your emotions, and your behaviors in business so that you can consistently disrupt the statistics. And the statistics are sad, my friends. Of female-owned small businesses, only about 2% of us make it to the seven-figure mark. And I am here to help women change that because I believe deeply that when we surpass that mark, we open doors and sit at tables and have conversations and have impact in a way that we otherwise do not have access to. And when women are part of these bigger conversations, the world changes for the better. So that is my mission. Thank you for joining me here today. Let me come over and just check the comments. And hi, Sue. It's so nice that you're joining this Monday. I miss your face. I miss seeing you all the time. So today, what I want to talk about is the fact that there's about 66 days left this year. And a lot of people are already thinking about, how do I emerge from the year of all years in an empowered way as a business owner, a CEO, so that I finish this year strong and I kick off next year even stronger, and that this is not dependent on anything that is going on around us. It's not dependent on who wins the American election. It's not dependent on a virus. It's not dependent on our anxiety levels. It's not dependent on what's happening on in our families, that we are in command and we show up leading companies that serve people and in return provide us with more of what we desire, whether it's financial independence, time independence, location independence, legacy, impact, all of the things, all of the abundance. And a conversation I've been having a lot lately, and I had privately with my own coach, is about honoring what you are deeply yearning for more of right now. So I'm really big about separating out who you're being from the tactics you are executing on in your business, because who you're being is what's driving the success of your strategy and tactics in business. And right now, a lot of us are yearning for things that we're afraid to admit to. So, in multiple conversations last week with my own coach, with my own team, with my husband, with my friends, my support system, I really talked about the fact that I am yearning for space. It was an excellent year for my family financially, and it was a very, very challenging year for us emotionally and physically. So, for those of you who do not know, I did contract COVID despite being insanely careful and quarantining. I got COVID. And I really couldn't work in my business for almost 2 full months. I missed the entire summer, which is my favorite season. I am a beach addict. And so I missed all of July, the majority of August. And I sort of fall in this category of COVID long haulers. If you've heard of it, it just means people who are experiencing lingering symptoms for months after their diagnosis. So I was diagnosed in early July. It is now almost November, and I am still having significant symptoms, including fatigue, exhaustion, sleep interruption, brain fog, memory loss, lots of things. And so my conversations last week, I found quite challenging, and I'm sharing them with you. They were private conversations, but I'm sharing them with you because I want to model for you how important this is. It is very difficult for a person like me who is driven and ambitious and visionary and generally very high energy, high mental energy, especially, to get on calls with coaches, friends, teammates, team members, and say, listen, what I really need and want to do is actually put on the brakes in a lot of ways. My brain doesn't feel healed. There's some things going on in my family that require my attention. I need more bandwidth. I am deeply yearning to create space so I can attend to these things that I was not expecting to happen this year, but that I know if I do not attend to them, they're going to get worse. That means I need to sleep more. I already sleep a lot, but I need to sleep more. I need to rest, deeply rest a lot more. I need to spend more time checking in with my kids and my family who are having a hard time adjusting this year. Online school is no joke for teenage boys with ADHD, of which I have two. So, interestingly, in these conversations last week, what I discovered was there are a lot of women not admitting to what they're yearning, deeply yearning for more of. And the denial of, I need more rest. I need more space. I need more fun. I need more excitement. I need more peace. I need more attention to my health. That in the denying of that, to hyper focus on the execution of your tactical revenue and profit plan for your business is actually causing that plan to tank. But we are so afraid to dial back all the doing and the executing that we are sacrificing our health, our wellness, our time, our space, our energy. And so, what seems counterintuitive, slow down to speed up, is actually the answer. And I understand that that is scary in a year when a lot of people can't say they were as profitable as in 2019. I doubled my business this year, and I feel very, very excited and grateful and happy to be able to do that. And yet we did not hit our goals for this year. Our goals were to far more than double the business this year. But that doesn't take away from how grateful I am. And I know that if I'm going to hit the 7-figure mark, which is the goal for next year, that I'm not going to get there if I don't create this space now. and lean in and take care of myself, my team, my family, I'm not going to hit the ground running in somewhere in Q1 next year, fully well, fully clear, fully excited. I'm going to just be battling this uphill journey because my brain keeps letting me know I'm not fully well yet because I can't, there's just words I lose in the middle of sentences. I forget things all the time. I need to nap every day still. I'm not working an 8-hour day yet. My body just can't do it. And so if I continue to ignore that, what's January going to be like? What's February going to be like? So I have made an executive decision to honor my deep yearning for space in the last quarter of the year. Now, that doesn't mean we're not actively doing things in the business to take good care of our clients, to be forward thinking, to continue hiring, to continue investing. It just means that I'm pumping the brakes a bit on some of the doing so I can take space and I can emerge really empowered and ready to hit the ground running in 2021. So, what I wanted to bring to you today is an invitation to do what I did last week that felt very hard, but I knew was very wise. And that is to slow down at some point this week and ask yourself, is there something I'm really deeply yearning for? Rest, time, space, fun, connection, reconnection, more support, whatever it is. And will you give yourself the gift of slowing down enough to discover and honor and speak the truth of that yearning, which may feel especially hard if you're like me, especially if you're like me and you're just a go, ambitious, driven, do person? Will you give yourself the gift of slowing down to ask for, create, receive what you are deeply yearning for right now? That is how you're going to emerge empowered next year. That is how you're going to be ready to rock and roll. That's how you're going to grow your business next year without sacrificing yourself, because we build businesses around our lives, not our lives around our businesses. And in a year like 2020, that has just been so literally and figuratively insane, it's easy to fall into a trap of building your life around your business instead of the other way around. So my invitation to you again this week is, will you put some time, commit to putting 30 minutes on your calendar somewhere, find a quiet space in your home, in a park, in your car, wherever, grab your journal and sit down and have a real heart-to-heart with yourself about that deeper yearning that I know you are having right now for something most likely intangible that you are afraid, if you lean into it, will slow your business down. But the truth is, if you lean into it, is going to allow you to accelerate once you have filled your cup. And are you brave enough to admit it? Are you brave enough to communicate it to your team? Are you brave enough to share it with the world? Are you brave enough to take action alongside? I'm not telling you it's easy. I'm telling you it's worth it. Because a lot of people are focusing on, what's my strategy for making up for lost income or for growing the business next year. The strategy is, come back to yourself, because you are the decider of everything that you do in your business, of everything your team does in your business. And if all is not well with you, you are not going to run a healthy business that can thrive. So be brave enough to slow down, get clear, make decisions in alignment with that yearning for whatever it is you want. And it's all okay. You're allowed to give yourself what you're deeply yearning for. And I strongly suggest you do not ignore it. I mean, for me, the word space just kept coming up over and over and over again. I need space to rest. I need space to step away. I need space to connect with family more. I need space to get my creative mojo back. COVID really stole from me. What do you need? And lastly, understand that you deserve to give yourself some of it. And if you want that business to thrive next year, this is what you need to do to emerge empowered, in command, confident, excited, and ready to go. So, that's my invitation for you this week is to do something radically brave for your business and slow the hell down. Slow it down. Get clear, honor the yearning with action, which might be I take things off my calendar. I say no. I cancel a launch. I step it back so that I am ready to be the next level leader of a next level business in 2021. All right, my friends, I'm sending you off into the rest of your day as I always do with so much love, with so much belief in you, knowing that you can do this. We can do it together. We go faster together. So make sure you're having a conversation with somebody this week about this topic who will support you and who's going to hold you just a little bit accountable to it as well. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Have an amazing week and choose to be brave.